Nice. Hi, everyone. Happy Sunday. This is Lori with Live with Vitality Collective. And typically we come to you on Mondays, but we have changed that. And so we're going to start going live on Sundays now. So we hope that you will be able to tune in and hear what we have to talk about, like our weekly topic. So today I'm really excited to do this with Wendy Stengel, who's part of our collective. And because we were talking earlier about mental clarity, like how huge is that these days? I know as I'm getting older, I'm constantly, curious about things that are going to help me in that area of my life. And certainly our plant-based products have changed the game for me. I know that. I can only hope that all the damage I did in my 20s, a lot of it with Wendy, these plant-based powders have, we know because we've got some science around this, like they have repaired that DNA. So if you are one of those, you know, people of, yeah, in my generation, then we need to have a conversation. But again, just kind of getting back to mental clarity and the importance of that, and how we can do that through adding more plant powders and plant foods and just an overabundance of it. What we're really excited about is that our plant powders are the GOAT, the greatest of all times. Like we've these plant powders have been in the marketplace for about more than 30 years now, right? And the main thing, like there's so many things, but one of the top things that has differentiated us is our science. So we were talking about that today, and I thought, gosh, what a cool topic to talk about, because I think everybody is, to a degree, is looking for that mental clarity, mood boosting. We've got something that addresses that as well, a new plant-based product called Luminate, and I am loving that. But Wendy is going to share with us a little bit about the importance of the science that we have around our Juice Plus products and what they are doing on a scientific level. So I'm just going to turn it over to Wendy and she can share that.
Thanks, Lori. Happy Sunday, everyone. So I'm Wendy Stengel, and I am coming to you from the Central Coast of California. So that sunshine in the background is real. I mean, come on, every day. Anyhow, but what, like Lori said, one of the things that differentiates our company, our products from really anything else out there is our our clinical research. And we're really lucky that we have so many different institutions, third-party institutions that are interested in our products, enough to use them to conduct their research. So currently there are 48 published clinical studies. If you're not familiar with a clinical study, I mean, those are studies that are peer reviewed. They go through rigorous peer review in the medical community before they are published in clinical journals. These are journals you cannot pay to get into. So it's really impressive. And as an organization, we have to sign off on whatever the study is. We don't get to know ahead of time if it's good or bad, but we sign off and then it's published before we know about it. And so far, there have not been any negative studies published on our products. So with that in mind, there is a 3-part study that was recently conducted that is in the process of being published that I wanted to share with you. I mean, talk about being hot off the presses. This is one of those studies. And it's specifically on cognitive health. It was done at the University of Murcia in Spain. And it was picked because they, of the extensive polyphenols. So a little bit of definition. Polyphenols are chemical compounds that naturally exist in berries and fruits and vegetables that contribute to an anti-inflammatory response in the body. So they decrease inflammation in our bodies, and an antioxidant effect. So they help us to fight infection, and antioxidant kind of helps our immune system, just to really simplify those terms. So that's what polyphenols do. So over 200 investigators went out to try to find the perfect product to conduct these cognitive studies on. They came back unanimously voting for Juice Plus to be the central point of that study, of these studies, which is incredibly impressive. They used our fruit, veggie, and berry blends, and noted that between the three of those, and that does not include our omegas, so between the three of those, there are over 119 polyphenols that exist in those three capsule blends. The polyphenols that are in our products showed in the studies that they are 10 times stronger than vitamin C. I mean, take that in for a moment. How many of you out there use Emergen-C when you feel like you're getting an infection or you've been exposed to something? 10 times stronger than vitamin C, and 100 times stronger than vitamin E and beta carotene. They inhibit an enzyme that causes pain. So again, very, very simplified. These polyphenols do what ibuprofen does in our bodies. So they help us to mitigate pain just by taking these fruit and vegetable capsules. They are anti-atherogenic and anti-lipidemic. So what does that mean? It means it helps to decrease arterial inflammation, the things that cause heart attacks and strokes, and they decrease cholesterol buildup in our arteries. They also noted a significant drop in C-reactive protein. C-reactive protein is a marker of inflammation in our bodies. So that if you get regular annual blood work, you'll see CRP in most of your regular labs. That number decreases because of these capsules. And the really cool, and so all of that impacts our brain health, right? Because it's how oxygen and blood gets to our brain. And then finally, those of you who are familiar with dopamine, that it is a chemical in our brains that help regulate mood and anxiety and depression. It's involved in all of those things. They showed a 99.9. This is really, this is not hyperbole. It is incredibly unheard of. 99.9% effectiveness in increasing dopamine in our brain. So you can tell we get excited about this. This is really fun, exciting research. It's really promising. It does so much good for us as individuals. It's such a gift that we get to share this with other people. Because it is pure nutrition. Our products have nutrition labels, not supplement labels, nutrition labels, which tell us it's just food. So if you want to know more, if you are curious to see how this could maybe benefit you or somebody that you love, we're here for you, and we would love to share more with you. So please don't hesitate to reach out to us, and have an absolutely beautiful, fantastic Sunday.